100%. X, for you, man, like you, I feel like are somehow one of the more underrated producers in the game. What outside of working with Blue, like what else have you been working on? What else you got going on, like recently?
Let's see. Me and Fashion have been starting to work a little bit more.
Nice. He's on the album, right?
Yeah, he's on the album as well. Me and Blue still got a whole bunch more. We're still working a lot as well.
Yeah.
We got some more in store. I did a Exile radio album where I sampled everything off of like LA radio waves, the drums, the hi-hats and everything.
Oh, really?
I got a part 2 cooking.
Wait, when you say you sampled everything off of, so you would like just listen to the radio and sample straight from radio to...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a slept on gem of a instrumental.
It's all instrumentals?
Album. Yeah, all instrumental.
Damn.
But my goal was to try to have like a real message with the music, so I was able to kind of like manipulate what I heard on the radio into a message that I stood by. So.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Like, has anybody tried rapping over that shit?
Yeah, actually, Evidence did a full album to that.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
He did, but then at the same time, I was doing an album where I was getting different artists to rap on it as well. I put it out. It's called AM FM.
I gotta hear that.
And I fucked it all up. I should have let Ed put that out because now I'm trying to get.
Oh wait, so it's not out?
We only used some of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he did a whole album just to that.
He did.
What?
In a world in which Evidence is not rapping as much as I'd like him to. That sounds amazing.
Right? Come on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can hear some of it. It's called AM FM, Exile AM FM.
So there are some of the Evidence, but he did a whole project.
He did a
How'd
whole
it sound?
project. It was dope, man. I was just like so involved in the project I was already doing. I'm like, oh man, I'm already doing this, but I always kind of kick myself for not letting that one drop.
Blue, I'm curious, like I guess both you guys growing up in Southern California, I would say you guys were kind of like the generation, I mean, you guys are like blog era.
Yeah.
Very much so, right? And prior to you guys, there was like Dilated Peoples and J5 and Freestyle Fellowship and all that. What were some of your bigger inspirations in terms of just like the Southern California hip hop scene that I feel like doesn't get enough shine?
Everybody that was coming out, man. J5, Self-Scientific.
Self-Scientific for sure.
Come on, man. The Stone Store roster, Oh No, MED, you know what I mean? Madlib. Man, it was so...
Zion I Was Hard. Were they from the Bay?
Yeah, Zion I from the Bay. Yeah.
King T and DJ Pooh. That's kind of one of my first inspirations to want to do a full production album, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Liquid Crew, man.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah, even all that, like
blog era, or right before the blog
before
era.
that. I'm talking about just like the. I feel like there was like such a dope underground scene in LA.
Oh yeah,
early
man.
2000s.
I was a teenager standing out in front of the club selling tapes out of my backpack, mixtapes, and that's what got me and Aloe popping off. We had a group called Eminon, and one tape would be a mixtape of everybody that we fucked with, and the other side would be all of our songs. So I'd be like, "Yo, buy this tape. It's got all these cats." And then they were able to
listen to the other side.
Yeah, this is pre internet era, so we went viral by our the tapes being dubbed.
Right.
Come on.
And those were the days, man.
Aloe's on the album, right?
Aloe's on the album as well.
Aloe's on the album.
Yeah, but back then, Project Blowed, Living Legends. I
just remember like as a kid going to Fat Beats. I grew up in Phoenix, so we drove out here to go to. I think it was it was the Dilated People's expansion team release like week, and we went to Fat Beats, and I went to Fat Beats for the first time, and it was like fucking. I was like, this is the greatest place on earth.
Yeah.
And there was very much like I remember like dudes selling like their shit like to the people in line. Like that was like a real thing.
Yeah. Those are the days, man. I would easily press the button to get rid of internet and just sling tapes out of the backpack again. No, I don't know.